Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'll be reviewing chapter 11 of Drama Queen. Don't worry, it won't be like last week's video. I got the hint that you guys didn't like that style, so let me know if you want me to redo chapter 10 or not. I'll be trying this chapter in a slightly different style as well, so bear with me. But with that out of the way, let me know what other series you'd like me to keep track of or cover. Also, if you're interested, I cover Tower Dungeon as well. Links in the description for that. As always, thank you for watching. Now on to the video. For a brief refresher for those who didn't see it, Chapter 10 of Drama Queen was basically Kitami coming to the conclusion that he has to fake his feelings until he makes it. Not only towards Namamoto so she stays with him, but towards Lily as well until he gets all the info he needs, whether or not his twin is evil or even exists. Kitami convinces Namamoto to join him for some karaoke, and things are going okay at first, until he sees a song that reminds him of his dead family. That's his breaking point, and he yells at Namamoto, berating her about how much he hates her, and that he would never be friends with her if it was under any other normal circumstance. But to Kitami's surprise, Namamoto responds to him in kind, telling him that this reminds her of when they were at the beach trash-talking about the aliens. Also, she reaffirms their promise of getting rid of all the aliens, and to keep thinking of her as a little sister figure. Then they sing their hearts out, and on the last page of chapter 10, we see a silhouette, which is presumably Lily, ringing the doorbell to Kitami's place. Now on to chapter 11. We see Kitami returning to his place, and to his surprise he sees Lily. We then get a nice cover of the chapter, and it's Kitami's sister. Kitami questions Lily on how he got there, and Lily shares that he found his address while looking at his resume, something that was hinted at in a previous chapter. Kitami's initial reaction was to reject Lily and send him away. But then Kitami remembers he has to get along with Lily in order to get the information he wants. So Kitami reluctantly agrees and welcomes Lily into his home. While settling down, immediately Lily apologizes. He tells Kitami it would make sense that he would be angry with him, and with the whole situation, Lily made light of it, and he shouldn't have. He deeply apologizes for that, which shocks Kitami. Kitami questions Lily if that's all he came for, was to apologize. But there's more, he says. There's something he wants Kitami to see. He pulls out a family photo album and shows Kitami his little brother Lally. He shares the difference between them is that Lally has 2 moles under his eye. That's how people tell them apart. Lily then shares him and his brother had a fight and their relationship soured after that. But he wanted to show Kitami this in order to show his true intentions. Lily tells Kitami that he wants to look for his brother Lally and make him apologize to Kitami no matter what. It's his responsibility as an older brother to make sure he rights his wrongs. But Kitami is still hesitant about this scenario, thinking to himself how perfect this is. From the dramatic apology to having pictures, they could be doctored up and false. In this day and age, it's completely possible. Along with the waterworks, with people being able to cry on command, Kitami thinks to himself that he can't be allowed to be fooled, and he thinks it's possible that there really is no twin. Lily is still most likely the killer. But Kitami's thoughts are interrupted once more. Lily has one more thing he would like to give Kitami. Tickets to his favorite idol. It's for a music festival that's held once a year, and this year it's going to be in Seno City, the same city that he lives in. Lily's favorite idol Adori is going to be there, and it turns out 90% of her fan base are aliens. Kitami questions why this matters to him, but Lily shares that since Lally is his twin, he likes the same stuff as him. So there's a super high chance that Lally will be at the concert as well. This would be Kitami's chance to confront Lally. Lily shares with Kitami that this ticket is as important to him as a dearly beloved pet, but he wants him to have it. He wants Kitami to catch Lily and make him pay for his mistakes. Kitami is thinking again to himself that this could be a trap, and he is super hesitant about it, until he sees his sister out of the corner of his eye. She tells him that this is perfect for him. This is a huge opportunity for Kitami. A chance for him to get rid of aliens and protect his home. She reminds him that Kitami wanted to create a big scene for next time. Well, with this ticket, he might just be able to do that. If Kitami manages to kill all the aliens at the concert, that would be major news. We then see the idol performing to alien corpses, in Kitami's mind. Kitami then snaps back to reality and takes the ticket. He can't trust Lily, but this brings him one step closer to his goal. Lily then suggests that they go get a bite to eat and he'll drive. Kitami is immediately brought back to his car accident, but the drive to become friends with Lily to get more info is too strong, so he reluctantly agrees to it. While driving, Kitami apologizes for hitting Lily and ignoring him all of this time. He really appreciates his help, and Kitami thanks him. Lily tells Kitami not to worry and let's let bygones be bygones. But there is one more thing he wanted to talk to him about. One of Lily's friends went missing, and he was wondering if Kitami knew anything about it. He shares that his name was Huntaway, leaving the chapter on quite the cliffhanger this time. And for me, there were a couple of things that stood out. Mainly just Kitami's descent into madness. If we thought he was crashing out before, him imagining his dead sister talking to him really isn't a good sign. I mean, he hasn't really slept or eaten in a couple of days, which could be realistic and likely possible why he would be hallucinating. Perhaps with some good sleep and a meal, he'll return to somewhat normal, but I doubt that will be happening in the next chapter. We also now perhaps have an introduction of a new character, which is the idol Adori. I have no idea if her role will be major or minor. Maybe she's an alien-human hybrid, or maybe she just caters to the aliens because they pay more. I really have no clue. She could be like lots of entertainment industries out there and just be a plant. Otherwise, the two other things I can think of is Namamoto not really being in the picture, which really makes me wonder what her purpose or motivation is in this series. And finally, what's the deal with the organization that Aglaskar is a part of? Perhaps they have influence or connections to the idol as well? I don't know. So those were my takeaways, but here are my thoughts for the next chapter. If I had to venture a guess, Kitami is obviously going to deny knowing anyone by the name of Huntaway. It'll be a tense conversation, but most likely it would just leave with the two suspicious of each other until they reach the restaurant. Maybe once they're there, they might run into Namamoto, or maybe the idol undercover. That is kind of a common trope with idols. And this would, of course, be at whatever restaurant they are at. I don't foresee a fight breaking out between the two, or Lily taking Kitami to a place to have him interrogated or anything. If you guys recall in a previous chapter, when Huntaway was searching through his contacts for people to help him, Lily or Lally was never brought up. I guess they could use an alias, but that seems unlikely to me. Aliens seem to have a lot of free range to kind of do whatever they please, so there wouldn't be a major need to hide your identity if you're not really paying for the crimes you're committing. I will say though, if he is friends with Huntaway, you would know the type of lifestyle he led, which could confirm that Lily isn't as nice or a goody two-shoes as we thought, if anyone thought that in the first place. But time and time again, the author likes to flip the script quite a bit. Now finally, to round things off, I wanted to share what the people of Reddit thought. Basically, there's a debate whether or not Kitami is the main character, instead of Namamoto. They suggest that Namamoto was just a selling point to attract people, since Kitami probably wouldn't be the best poster boy, at least at first, since the initial thought of Kitami was just a slightly unhinged guy, instead of what he is now, which is a crazy psycho, willing to commit a horrible tragedy destroying tons of aliens at a concert. But that's still up in the air. There's also speculation of how far will Kitami go to complete his goals. Would he be willing to take out another human if need be? Also, is there really a twin or not? People can't decide. But overall, everyone has been enjoying the direction the manga is headed in. But I want to hear what you guys think. Are you enjoying the story so far? Do you have any ideas on what's going to happen? Let me know down below. As always, thank you for watching. I've been Boog the Goob. May God bless you and peace.